With Elrond and Cirdan slain, the newfound alliance of Shadow has already left a lasting mark on Middle-earth. The news of the death of these two mighty Mordor elves will travel fast across the land. With their defeat we have reclaimed all three elven rings of power. For now, the Dark Lord shines his eye on the east. The forces from Dale and Erebor stand together to oppose Sauron's rule. The time has come to take their cities and bring them to rubble. Those that dare to stand against us will be made an example of. Hello my friends and welcome back for episode 28 of our Mordor campaign in 3rd Age to the War, Divide and Conquer. And it's a little bit of a special episode in my eyes because we just reached 4,000 subscribers, which is mind-blowing. Like, seriously, I started this year with, I think about 750 subs, something around that. And I thought if we could reach like 2k subs at the end of the year, I'll be a very happy man. Because the channel at that point had also been growing, but it has just picked up so much lately. It's insane. I don't know why or how, but the Dale campaign got a lot of traction, and then the Mordor campaign got even more traction. So as you can tell, I'm really looking forward to the next campaign to see what that might bring. As I've mentioned before, I still get questions about it. The next campaign will be a poll for all the good factions. I did get an interesting suggestion that I will also include, to also have the Aradenheim as an option, but then do a good Aradenheim run. A good campaign as the Aradenheim. And for the same reason also include Enedwaith. Enedwaith is a little bit more neutral than the Aradenheim, because the Aradenheim are usually a bit of an evil faction. If you're not playing as them, they are evil. But when you are playing as them, you get the absolute choice of what to do. So in that regard, they're as neutral as Enedwaith can be, and we can just sail up wherever we want. I have done an Aradenheim campaign, but that was in the previous version. We also did a strictly evil run at Mithlond. That's where we started. So it's sufficiently different. The faction has also changed quite a bit since then, that I don't really see it as a repeat. But yes, all the other good factions that we haven't played yet, like Northern Dunedain, Dwarves of Erebor, Dorwinion will also be an option, Bree, I'm probably forgetting some that I just can't really... Rohan we haven't played yet. I'll be sure to grab a list and include all the factions that we haven't played yet. And they will all be part of a poll that you can all vote on, and the winner is the faction we play as. I will probably also do a separate poll to kind of see what the interest would be in a Shattered Alliance campaign. In case you don't know what that is basically the Total War among Total War, because in the Shattered Alliance campaign there are no alliances at the start of the game. At the start, for example, Mordor starts out with Harad, Khand, Rhun, Guldur as well, but those are all gone then. Everybody's neutral to everybody, and it can lead to some interesting results. You can have Mordor and Gondor teaming up against Isengard, or Isengard and Rohan teaming up against Gondor. You can have some really weird results, and you shouldn't take it too seriously, but it can be a fun campaign. I've never played it myself, but it's an interesting twist, so if people are interested in that, I'll definitely consider it. Now for this episode, you might already notice that something is a bit different. First of all, I remembered to toggle off Fog of War, because I did the entire last episode with Fog of War off, because I totally forgot about it, so now it's back on, we can't see everything. And I also donated some lands to Rhun. It was a suggestion by Melkor, which I very much agreed with. But south is Brownboat. I kept Logarth, not sure why. Actually, I might give Logarth to the Haradrim, let's do that. And then Viltur. I couldn't donate Sauron's Vineyard because it's under siege, but they'll just have to retake it themselves. But Rhun will prove to be a faithful ally, especially against Dorwinion, because I don't want to care about Dorwinion anymore. We've crushed them as much as we can, so, like, whatever. I mainly just want to focus on killing the factions that I mentioned last time. So what I will do is actually give that land... yes, I'm cheat moving. It's fine. Like I said, you're going to see a lot of console scripting going on now. Wait, I'm doing it wrong. First is the name, then the coordinates. Laglun is our diplomat. Let's also do a character reset, because the diplomat can only talk to one faction or one settlement at a time, or one person. But if you character reset, then you can talk to them again. Hello there, I'm going to give you a region. What region was that again? I kind of forgot. Logarth, right? Yeah, it should be. It's a gift. Yes, there you go. Now Harad has a bit of an enclave over there. Bit of a colony with privateer axemen. So hopefully they send all their armies, because we should have military access, do we? No, we don't. We should give them military access, because otherwise they won't be walking through. And we want them... we need to capitalize it. To be honest, I can't stand when people don't capitalize my name either, so... I don't blame you. Let's give you military access. There, I'll even give it as a gift. I don't need your military access, it's fine. Then they can march their own units up north and go help against Dorwinion, because we don't want to deal with Dorwinion. We don't want to deal with Dale and Erebor too much either, but we do want to do this siege, though. one that I've been particularly looking forward to ever since we ended last episode. And that is the Siege of Dale, the Battle for Dale. And I'm wondering if I perhaps should send over Zagar. I think I should. It's such an important battle, we don't just want to have only Lagran take care of it. Are there any other units that I really need to send in there? I don't think so. This is a pretty decent army, although some of these units are a little bit depleted. So let's actually merge some Uruks. Oh, I can't. I can't move them back. Doesn't matter. So Dale only has 2 units, Dale Swordmasters and a General, but I'm sure they will get some garrison, probably about 4 units. 3 Westron Defenders. Balance of Power is really smack dab in the middle. I think it's mostly because of those dwarves. Captain Barley. Also, Dale's it's going to be a pretty rough settlement, especially if there's no siege equipment. But it's part of the fun, you know. It needs to be a bloody battle, basically. But we're going to first take care of the dwarves before they can enter the city. So we've got Iron Hills Mattocks, we've got some Iron Guard, Dwarven Labourers, which I'm not too worried about, Erebor Axe Throwers, which are quite scary, and some Iron Fist Hammers, which I'm absolutely terrified of. 12 attack, 30 defense, armor piercing. They just never rout, I don't think. Yeah, they're unwavering. That's gotta be a tough one. Alright, I'll see you all on the battlefield for the Siege of Dale, something that I've really been looking forward to. Alright, my friends, here we go. This is a very nice settlement. It looks really nice, with a lonely mountain in the background. Might not be the smartest decision to just straight up attack Dale, but by God, is it an exciting one. Now, the Dwarves of Erebor are spawning over there, so they have to walk all the way over here. Now, they can go through the rear entrance. They don't have to cross a bridge. And we can't really, unless we move our troops like all the way around, but it seems that we'll have to fight the dwarves inside the settlement, which is not ideal. Then again, those men seem to be withdrawing, so not all towers are firing us at the same time. Westron Defenders, they're Swordmasters, the Royal Guardsmen are retreating to the town square. My God, this settlement is beautiful. At least there's no keep in the center that will keep firing upon us, so that's good. But we will still have to push through the walls. I'm not sure if I'm if I'm able to put like a battering or a siege tower anywhere. No, it doesn't seem like it. I could walk all the way around, but I think I'll run out of time before that happens. But yes, this is a very cool settlement. I very much like it. Ugh. They do a really good job with the custom settlements, I must say. And just the fact that you have Erebor in the background. Look at it. Can we take a close look at it? I think we can, actually. Yeah, we can get pretty close. Look at that. There we are. Very nice. I'm not sure, I guess we'll find out soon, if the battle map of Erebor also has Dale on it. That would be double awesome. Alright, ram it down. Beautiful. Alright, very nice. I did get an interesting suggestion from Anarian about the dwarves of Erebor, and because oh, they lit that one on fire. That's okay, we don't need that one anymore. Retreat, because you're just gonna get shot at. If we take down Erebor, it might be time to gift the Lonely Mountain to a certain other dwarven faction, namely the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm. We have already persuaded the Dwarves of Ered Luin to our side. Actually, don't run too far away. Actually, let's get all the men in there, because we're going to start running forward. We've already persuaded the men of Ered Luin, the Dwarves of Ered Luin, to join our side. And they've prospered under our rule. You can't deny that. They have definitely been having a good time. Perhaps we can also show the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm that, see, we're not that bad. We have your best interests at heart, if you would only give us a chance to prove ourselves. And by that, we could donate the Lonely Mountain to the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm in exchange for their loyalty. The Dwarves of Erebor were so unwise not to join our side, but it is not too late for the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm. Their High Lord Balin has fallen, sure. But that might be a good thing for us, because I'm sure he would not join our side, but perhaps the new High Lord can be persuaded otherwise. And seeing as we have control over them largest, and I'm sure we have taken some elven smiths hostage, perhaps some new rings could be forged and donated to the dwarves in exchange for their help. New dwarven rings of power. Wouldn't that be a nice gift? It's something that I'm considering, yes. Or I might also give Erebor to the Dwarves of Ered Luin as a bit of a follow-up gift for them joining our side, accepting our gift of the one, not the one ring, the 3 rings, the 3 dwarven rings. Let's just enjoy the fight for now, though. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Because this guy's facing the wrong way. He's like, what's going on? Yeah, to come back on what I was talking about earlier, 4,000 subs is mind-blowing. I never thought I'd reach that. Like, let alone this year. That was something, if you asked me at the start of last year, you know, Izzy, do you plan on getting 4,000 subs? I probably would have said no, or maybe in like 2 to 3 years, but I'm not sure if I'll still be active then. But right now, I don't see any reason to stop doing this. I'm having so much fun with it. The support's amazing. You guys seem to enjoy it. Even though I was a little bit worried about the last episode. That's why I said about a bajillion times. Oh, look at the siege towers. They're just providing my men cover, so that's nice. Keeping the towers distracted. I did say about a bajillion times, you know, I can't please everyone. Please don't be angry, because I thought I was going to get a lot of backlash. People who wouldn't be happy with what we're doing. As the dwarves are coming over, slowly but surely. We just kind of need to push these guys away. Why does it take so bloody long? No, you can drop the siege towers now. But the responses so far, because I'm recording this episode a little bit earlier than I normally record my episodes, because I'll be out in the afternoon, I won't be home. I also uploaded the previous episode a bit earlier, so I could take your feedback. So I haven't gotten all your feedback, because I do know that some people are with different time zones and stuff. They respond later, and I can't always take their comments into account in the ensuite videos. But so far, overall, responses have been very positive, so that definitely pleases me. Perhaps I should have sent some cavalry. I could still do it. Like those laborers, for example, we could charge them. Perhaps we can also take control of the gate if we're quick enough. That siege tower just blocking the path. Come on, push through! These bloody Westron defenders are tough. How are we doing? 6% for 6%. That's good. I can deal with that. But yeah, I always upload my videos daily, at least Mordor. And I always want to take people's comments into account, but it's not easy because I upload in the morning, I record usually at midday because then I can take my lunch break. And then the video has been out for about 4 or 5 hours, which means I get a lot of feedback at that point, but not everyone's feedback because of time zones, of course. So I think from now on I'll schedule upload the videos and I'll let them go out even sooner. Not that that would change that much, because I think most people who are awake at the time that I used to upload will be awake at the same time. I don't really know what I'm talking about, to be honest. I'll just try that approach, see if it works, see if that makes it easier for me to take all your feedback into account, because it's important to me. It's a democratic run channel, that's why I also host so many polls, because I want to get feedback and I just want to be as good as possible. And I think the best way to go about that, both politically and in terms of video making, is to just, you know, look at your audience and see what they want. That's the most important part, and something that a lot of YouTubers seem to forget is, you know, demand creates supply from an economic sense. If that makes... Oh, my low camper need to squeeze through the siege tower. Without viewership, you know, that's the entire point of YouTube, isn't it? I'm not saying you need to sell out, that's something entirely different, but you do need to adjust to what people want to see. And that's why polls are an excellent tool, and it's a shame that YouTube apparently is removing polls from the community section because nobody apparently used them. And that's just kind of telling, isn't it? I mean, I don't use the YouTube polls either. I think I've used it like once, just because it's not that useful. I feel like using a straw poll is a lot more effective or efficient. But still, it's instead of improving it because people love it, it's removed because people just don't use it and don't care about it. It's one thing that people just, they look at it and they're like, whatever. Alright, low camping, push through. This is taking too long. This is taking far too long. Cavalry, keep moving. Get your horses in gear. It's a tight fit. But we can actually make it through. Where are those stinky dwarves? They are rather slow, but they don't need to cross that bridge. That's right here, the entrance, so they'll probably make it, which is a shame. Get in there, come on. They're starting to drop now. Numbers are increasing in our favor. It's just a brutal battle. I guess it kind of matches the thematic of the historic Battle of Dale and Erebor. Very bloody affair indeed. Alright, let's see if Terror of the Nazgûl will do anything to dissuade the attackers. Don't send in more men. No, don't. We're not ready yet with these lads. Right, how about some of these lads like already push forward, just to keep them away from the walls. We don't want them activating towers all the time. I do believe I can position my men up here. Oh, I can. Oh, that is really nice. We can get our temple marks on there. They can just fire away. Alright, so if you lads can push through and keep those Westron defenders busy, we can focus on these Westron defenders. Everybody's a Westron defender in this bloody army. Come on, lads. Push, push, push. Don't let them get close to the walls. And you get on top of those walls. Ignore me. Don't squeeze through. Get on the walls. Come on. I need to take the staircase there? Oh no, they need to use a gate. A gatehouse. 120. Alright, all you lads. Get to fighting. If those Westron defenders want to squeeze through, you kill them. Alright, hang on, no, wait. They'll get close enough. There we go. Is he firing on my... Ballista towers are the bane of my existence, dude. But the main problem is not the Dale units. It's going to be the Erebor units. So get over there as quickly as possible. Oh, they're running in. Soon we don't have to worry about the walls, at least. Yeah, Dale was supposed to be the easy grab. Supposed to take it before they arrived. Stinky dwarves. Seems like they had to take some things into consideration before they sallied out. Okay, they're firing on their own units. They are. Beautiful. Thank you for that. Whoever you are. Governor of Dale. Alright, lads. Keep pushing. Yes, that's good. They're dropping very quickly now. It's just going to be a massive grind for the town square as well. Oh my god. Timer's already, like, starting to run low. Oh, hello, laborers. You want to charge me? No, no, no. I charge you. Boom. This should do a nice amount of damage. If we can keep charging them outside the settlement, that's very nice. Because inside the settlement, we can't properly charge. Run away. Please tell me the gate's closed somehow. They forgot to open it. Because they didn't expect the reinforcements. And that ballista tower is still letting loose, so... Alright, at least the numbers are in our favour now. And we can start flanking around. Yes, very good, very good, very good. Alright, cavalry, how are you doing? Is that gate? The gate's opening, okay. I mean, it was to be expected. It was a faint hope that they would have forgot to open the gates to the dwarves, but... Well, faint hope is hope nonetheless. We'll save our Terror of the Nazgûl. Keep firing on those lads. Doing quite a bit of damage. Come on, Sauron Lancers. Why do you feel so sluggish? Charge them! See if we can claim the gate. Not that it matters that much, but it might divert some attention. Alright, you guys squeeze through this part of the gate. And then we can envelop them in a murder sandwich. My favourite kind of sandwich. I bought my girlfriend Animal Crossing a while back when she finished her exams, and I've been playing Animal Crossing a little bit myself too. It's a very fun game. It's quite a bit different from conquering Middle-earth as Sauron to just chilling on an island. And we had to come up with a name for our island, and I suggested, and she also went with that suggestion, to name our island Sandwich. In reference, I think I've already told this story, whatever, I'll just repeat it. In honor of the Sandwich Islands, which are on the coast of Chile, Argentina, somewhere in South America. And I just think it's a hilarious name. I don't know why I'm childish like that, but I think Sandwich Island sounds hilarious. And I also think Sandwich is just a great name for an island. Oh, we've killed Captain Barley. Very nice. Was he a labor unit? Why would you make... Oh no, the dwarves can activate the towers too. Huh. I didn't know that. I thought only Dale could activate their own towers. Interesting. Learn something new every day, but I'd rather not learn about ballista towers. And then yesterday, or not yesterday, but 2 days ago, I was given the option to make a new flag for our island, so I just made a pixel art sandwich to fly atop Sandwich Island. Man, wouldn't that actually... That's actually a cool idea I just got for a Total War game, where you can make your own faction from scratch. Like, you can design your own banner, design, like, color schemes, all that kind of jazz. I don't know how you'd implement that in terms of also, like, location and all that stuff. I guess they had a similar system in the multiplayer of Shogun 2. But like making it part of a campaign where you have a lot more customization, that'd be an awesome feature. But no in Creative Assembly today, just fill it with microtransactions and all that kind of jazz, which, yeah, let's not do that. I mean, I guess if you mess around with the files of Divide and Conquer, I could make my own faction as well. It's something that I've been considering, but I'm just not very good with it. I do know that Commander Soul, do check him out on YouTube, is gonna start a series on scripting. I know because I made the thumbnail for it. Scripting with Soul on just making scripts in Divide and Conquer. He's one of the... I'm not sure if he's part of the modding team, but he does a lot of sub-modding himself, and he knows his way around the game and how to code into stuff and make scripts and all that kind of jazz. So it would be cool if, for example, when doing a Mordor campaign, I could make a script of all the things that I'm now doing through console commands. Just make it a little bit cleaner, more of a sleek experience. But that would also take a lot of time, but it would be very cool to make like an entirely custom campaign. Also the Maulers with their armor upgrades look very nice indeed. Big ass axes. Which are apparently a model from the game Gothic 3, which I never played. Perhaps something I'll check out. I do love like old games, especially old strategy games. But sadly my time is not infinite. Sadly. Remember those days when you were a kid and you just played video games all day? Now you're just wondering, how did I do that? Like with school and homework and jazz, how did I have time? Like, I don't know. I do know that now that I'm working, I have a lot more time than I did back in uni. So that's also why I came back to doing YouTube, because I just have time for it now. But sadly I don't have time to do like 50 series at the same time. Just a shame. Though I still think out of all the Divide and Conquer YouTubers, I'm the one that uploads by far the most. Don't quote. Oh my god, they're dropping really. I thought they would tank that. My god, they got stomped like they were some done-ending trash. Holy shit, they lost 60 men. 70. Man, I always give the Iron Hills Mattox too much credit. They're actually not that good. 812 is not that good. I don't know, for some reason they just look scarier. I probably have some like bad memories. But I do like to think that I'm the most active out of the Divide and Conquer YouTubers. Now of course, quantity is not the same as quality, but I try to do the best of both worlds. More laborers. They already lost their captain though, so if they march out, we might be able to ride some of them. Let's charge those lads again, because that went really well last time. Alright, let's see the Dragon Riders in action. Pick up the pace! Come on! There we go. No swords, lances. I see some of you with swords. There we go. Picking up the pace. Ooh. Pretty good. Let's go back now. Okay. I think the Daily in general is about to die as well. Very nice. Those guys will come in too late. Although I should probably try to send some units around. Or doing it with marksmen. They still have a couple shots. Let's also get the other archers in here now. They can actually be useful. Let's not fire just yet. Alright. How are we looking? 26-48. Oh yes, we're crushing them. Mattox, all 36 of them. The gate's still open, but I don't want to... Oh, right, they got a catapult. Dwarven catapults are scary, because they have the grape shot ability. They can... If they fire... Let me just move all the way over here. In this cluster here, we are done. Oh, the Dwarven Liver's already shaken. Perhaps I can route them even. Those Mattox don't stand a chance either. Alright, that's not really working out. Alright, how are we looking against these Mattox? They're still just running. Just mostly scared about the Iron Fist hammers. But still, if they just chill here, that's fine. Because we'll go for the town square soon enough. Is Stars firing at us? They're routing! Imagine that, being a Dwarf of Erebor and routing. Tuh. Oh, what a disgrace. It would be cool if we could do like a double siege and I just also go for Erebor just in one go. We will go for Erebor soon though, don't worry. Alright, those labours are done. Iron Hills Mattox are also wavering. Interesting. I very much give him too much credit. They just seem like an elite unit. But they're really not. They're really trash. Alright, fighting to the death. How are we looking? Fighting to the death. Axe throwers. You're running the wrong way. You're in the right way. You're standing there.
The enemy is no longer in command of the city.
How? Not sure what changed. We captured that gateway about 20 minutes ago. Literally, because this battle is going to take a while. Alright lads, keep pushing forward. This is going to take too long. Don't let them throw their axes. If we can stop them from throwing their axes, that's like... that unit's pretty much neutered. They can't be nearly as effective as they could be otherwise. Alright, Temple Marksmen are quite notoriously good in melee as well, so let's get on that. General will soon die somewhere in that cluster over there. And then we'll just march straight for the town square. Get a kill position here. The murder you. I mean murder you, like the letter U. Not murder you as in I'll track you down and murder you if you don't give this video a like. Don't worry, I'm not that desperate. Okay, surely he must be sending in his men. More Mattocks. Oh, and the Iron Fist Hammers. There we go. It's showtime, baby. It is absolutely showtime. Let's make sure to get the Halberdiers on the front. They'll be the most suited in taking down... that was to be expected. Oh, we captured him. Nice. Imagine that, taken captive in your own settlement. The shame of it all. Okay. Well, we want the Halberds to form the vanguard, but they're a bit slower. I don't want to take them out of their formation now, because it might screw things over. These Temple Marksmen are so fast. How are they melee anyway? I know they're good. 1222, that's almost as good as... that's better than my Black Uruks are, for example, yeah. They're just really good. I guess the Black Uruks can also form the vanguard. But the Maulers should definitely not do that. Different unit of Maulers. Oh yes, the Iron Fist Hammers. I remember them from my Khans campaign, because one of the Blue Wizards, I believe it was Palando, got a unit of them. Alright, make sure those are Iron Hills map, because will the Dwarves also get infinite morale in the town square? I imagine they do. So let's stop them from getting in the town square. Archers, stop fighting because you're just hitting your own units. Yeah, I imagine they get infinite morale. Well, the Iron Hills, not Iron Hills, but the Iron Fist Hammers already have infinite morale, so that doesn't matter. Let's cause them to tremble in their boots. Yeah, if only I could get in here and take down that catapult with my Loki Nazrim. Sadly, that's not an option. Alright, Uruk Bodyguard, you are armor piercing. Let's get in there. Knife work that needs to get done. The Maulers going up against the Labourers. Very nice. The Mattocks trying to run through, getting cut down before they can make it. Why are you running back? Don't surrender. Don't worry about the murder burrito. Don't worry about that. I do need to give credit to Aramil for the term murder burrito. It's an improvement on a murder sandwich, because the murder sandwich comes from two sides, but when you have it completely engulfed, it's a murder burrito. It's quite a bit more effective. Even the Iron Fist Hammers can't stand against the murder burrito. Oh man, now I'm hungry. I love Mexican food so much. Now I really want a burrito, or a quesadilla. I can make a really good quesadilla. Perhaps one day I'll launch my spin-off channel, Cooking with Izzy. And I can show you the secrets of making second breakfast and all the other Lord of the Rings related dishes. Like lembas bread, for example. I'm sure there's a recipe for that. Alright. Let's withdraw the Temple Marksman, actually. Okay, we have a sufficient number there. We don't want to lose Cigar. We need Cigar. We don't need this Uruk, though. This Orc General, he's kinda... meh. Alright, well they have 5 minutes to get to the town square. That catapult's being sent in. We need to do something about that. You, Cigar, perfect, that's a job for you. Stop that catapult, don't let it fire. Don't let it fire, it's too much of a cluster. If we get caught with our pants down... Oh, this bloody Iron God is slaughtering Zagar's men. Just wanted him to move through. Where is Cigar anyway? Oh, he's probably in trouble. Whatever. Fire on them! Oh, the Iron Fist Hammers are done. They're done! Let's provide some support. There's Iron Guard. Oh, there's Cigar. I should pull him back, eh? Although I don't want that Dwarven Catapult to fire. Cigar, pull back, please. Do not be a hero. Oh. Well, they're no longer manning the Dwarven Catapults. Are they remanning it? Oh god, this is gonna get bloody. Perhaps they are not smart and they only use the regular shot instead of the grape shot. Thrain. Wait, Thrain? That's a named general. Wait, what? Were there... Oh no, Thrain was the name of the Dale, right. Thrain just sounds like a dwarf name, that's why I was a little bit confused, but that's the Dale general. Alright. Oh, 2 more minutes and we're golden. Just make sure they don't get on the town square. Is there anyone? There's still like one dwarf in there, eh? Kill the Dwarven Catapult crew! They're wavering! They're dropping fast. Okay, thank god the dwarves are absolutely brainless. 54%, we lose about half our army. Still worth it. Is this army still capable of taking Erebor? Probably not, because Erebor has a significantly larger garrison. Unless we starve them out, but we'd need more forces basically. And we'll get them there even if we have to cheat move a little bit. We just want exciting battles like this one. This was pretty epic, man. Actually had quite a few units, 2,000. Jesus. But it was a clear victory for us nonetheless. Let's see who got the most kills. 253, the Loki Rim, yes. They basically exterminated 2 full units of dwarves, 2 dwarven battalions. Everyone else is kind of doing their job, but a lot of casualties as well, though. 48% in total. Alright, I'll see you back on the strategy map. Prisoners captured. 2,700. So that's the ones from Erebor, and we should also get a message for the ones from Dale. No? We just exterminated. Okay, I guess we just exterminated. Even though there was a general that we captured, I'm pretty sure. Alright then, let's exterminate the populace and sack the city. That's what we're here for. We don't no longer care about controlling it, we just want to raze it to the ground. Oh yes, I enjoyed this a little bit too much. Because I still have very fond memories of Dale. Oh, a trading post, isn't that a shame? Such a good building. A Bard's Hall, oh. I wish you could also like tear down the walls, that'd be great. And Erebor itself isn't that well defended. There's Azagal. Let's hope he has his tomb protectors, because he'll need them. Unless there's like a magic army. We will get a Doomstack, I'm pretty sure. Plunderer of Dale, yes, very nice. Well, let us team up some of these armies. Let's just merge. I know I can min-max it a little bit better, but we don't care about that. We're just here to kill, really. No, they're not happy. I don't care. Build a Shrine of the Melkor. Not that we're gonna really use it, but might as well, just to praise Melkor. Let's see, whoever has a decent garrison, or a decent unit size, you can actually get those Haradrim, 23 of them. Oh. Well, Zagar still has enough movement range. We can get new units. No, we only need battering rams, I think. If I remember what the summit looks like. Siege towers won't do anything. Why can't you move further though? Disregard that. Move to Zagar's army. Alright, that's a full battalion right there. Very nice. They will probably do counterattacks. We don't care. The settlements have been destroyed. Their families have been slaughtered. That's all we really need. Alright, in the meantime, Witch King. Let us go kill some more elven generals, eh? 2 for the price of 1? Oh, we're out of movement range. Still, we are inching closer on Mythlond, which is very well defended. It's not going to be easy to take it down. I should probably take down on their towers. Ugh. That is actually a pretty mean garrison still. 6 turns. Shall we go for it or shall we wait? It's just... I remember the last battle, that was not fun. Let's just wait a little bit. Perhaps they'll sell you out at some point. Because those Mithlond nobles can hold a line, man. What else are we doing? We're taking care of Mithlond, we're taking care of the men here. What else is there on our platter? Well, there's Isengard. We're also retraining the troops in Barad-dûr. The priority is just basically exterminating these lads. Just destroying their lands. We do want to give Sauron a very nice army, but it takes some time to retrain these lads. We can get some Sauron's will, though. We can't train any archers here, so let's get an archer range then, in that case. Let's get some well-equipped troops here. Might as well get a fairground as well. Oh, we can get some Olokai here. So perhaps if I send over the Olokai to Moranon, I can retrain him there. Any other location that I can already train him on Olokai? Yes, Kirilongul. So I'll send that Olokai to Kirilongul. No, you don't need to walk all the way around. This guy's just blocking you because he's annoying. I know I could send some of these guys. We'll do some of that later. I will make sure that Sauron will have the biggest army you've ever seen. Just I'll have to do some scripting perhaps for that just to make it work, but it's gonna be amazing. You'll have all 9 Nazgûl, at least if the Guldur script works correctly, because I still have not gotten a message for it. But those Nazgûl should join us. I guess they're just spawning. I'm not quite sure. So we'll have all 9 Nazgûl, and then just like Olokai, Great Beasts, Loki Nazrim, you name it. Just temple units. Proper elites. Well, let's get some ballistas, why not? And also troll catapults. Yes, we want more of them. Don't have enough troll catapults. I had one... No, wait, no, I didn't want to train you. I had one army moving over that had troll catapults, I think, but where are they? Is it this army? Oh, yes. It's one moving on Dunland. Well, might as well still send this one in, eh? I know Dunland's not a priority anymore, but we can give the lands to Commons of Moria. Like, I'll just also besiege Dunlarak still. But it's not priority. Alright, let's end the turn. And then we can continue moving on against the Dwarves of Erebor and the Elves of Mithlond. We don't care about that. Old news. Rhun will retake it. I did get some suggestions about what I need to do about the Radenheim. Some said that I should plop them at Mithlond in exchange for the invasion, but the invasion script has happened. They did try to invade Mithlond, it simply failed. So it's not like I blocked the... Some people thought I blocked the invasion by taking Gundabad, but that's not the case at all. Someone else also suggested to plop them on the islands off the coast of... What is it? Thorin's Halls? Can never remember the names of those bloody dwarves. The one near Ered Luin. That's also a good suggestion. The Isle of Spiders, I believe that is. But I'll just let them do their own thing. Perhaps they'll get on a ship and start harassing someone. We'll see. We don't really care about them, and maybe they can cause something hilarious. We'll see. We will see. Erebor's under siege. Yes, I know about that. Though Guldur has the plague, which just sounds par for the course, really. Dale is raised. Yes, they did not get a Doomstack. They're just sending in the one League Town Pikeman to go check it out. Check it out. Oh, Grasscar is also very undefended. I could just swoop in all the way from their back, but we're not going to do that. After we take Erebor, I'm kind of done with this section of the map. I might just donate all these lands to the Orcs of Gundabad. So what are we dealing with? Actually, we should attack, because then we'll get the... No doubt there will be a garrison as well. Yes, okay, so we have Azaghal, who has Isengard, I presume? Durinsgard, okay, 1433. Okay, only 47 of them, so. 127 King's Shields, King's Axes, and Isengard. Axe Guard of Erebor, and then 3 units of Dwarven Defenders. My, these guys are really good. Although the defense is not as high as the others, but they also have a throwing axe that does 13 missile attack. I think they have about 4? No, 2. Okay, good thing there. Alright, so let us besiege and plunder Erebor of all their riches. Ram down the gate. Oh, they got some defenders on the walls there, looking down upon us. Oh, that is so cool, actually. Can I get like a nice cinematic shot of that? The camera cooperates. No, please. Okay, I can't. I'm trying, but it's not really working. Okay, never mind. The camera's not really cooperating. This is still a pretty nice view. I mean, our archers are firing kind of pointless, but it looks cool, so I'll just let him do that. Something I wondered in the previous battle. We can indeed see the settlement of Dale here as well. Pretty nice detail. Only half of it, though. It's still pretty cool. Nice touch. I don't know what the settlement of Erebor actually looks like itself. I don't think I've ever fought here. Very nice. I mean, nothing too special. Just pretty standard on the inside, but I do believe they can place units up here. Can they? I'm not sure. Would be cool if they can. Alright, now we're just killing our own units, so let's just stop fighting, please. That's in the section of halberdiers already ready. The king's shields. Oh, they're probably the axe throwers are probably throwing their axes. But javelins don't really, or axes, but they're kind of the same. They don't really work. Didn't I tell you to stop? Oh, I toggled for, but fight at will. Javelins or throwing weaponry don't really work properly when throwing off walls. For some reason, I'm not sure why. %, 36%. Alright, let's send forward the men! The legions of Mordor, and Rhun as well, who have offered me some men. Very nice. This is almost a historically accurate battle. Almost. Something you don't see often on the Izzy channel. Look at that. Oh, they look so nice. Oh, this is a nice shot, actually. Thank you for that. Random camera. Alright, halberds. Let's go and sack this city. Oh yes. All the riches of the Lonely Mountain will soon be ours. Beautiful. Get in there, lads. Get in there. Leave none alive. Ugh. It's actually raining inside. Oh god. That's strange. That's okay. It's not like I'm gonna live here. Because I wouldn't live in a place like that. If it rains inside, you're gonna get sick, you're gonna get a cough. Oh, you're gonna get horrible camera angles. Where the hell am I? I'm so sorry. It's literally out of my control. You can just kind of... Like, for example, right there. It just teleports you. Because the camera moves along here, but then there's... Yeah, see? It just kind of collides with the top there. So let's just see if we can get inside a bit. Alright. Scale... No, do we need to scale the walls? Actually, we don't need to scale the walls. Screw them. If they don't want to attack us, then we shall just ignore them. What we will do is set up a very tanky position here. With halberds. And then use our archers to lure him out. Why can't I... I was able to do it fine before. Oh, there we go. Get in for me. Why does it... It like catches on something and I don't quite know what. Now let's get our superior archer force behind them. And then we'll get the other units to protect the rear. In case those units on top of the wall do decide to come forward. That will have us covered. Beautiful. Oh, are you on the wall? You're gonna get slaughtered. If only we had a troll on the wall. That'd be useful. Okay. Look, Gamprim, you're not doing anything right now. Perhaps I can place it like here. The moment they come outside, they'll like run on top of a pike and they're like, oh, I just pierced my own body. Alright, dwarves, the ultimate showdown inside the Misty Mountain. The Lonely Mountain, not the Misty Mountain, that's somewhere else entirely. Dwarven defenders, looking very nice indeed. Decked out in whatever armor they could scavenge. Nice. Very nice. King's axes. Ooh, scary unit. Somewhat. Not as scary as the Axe Guard in my opinion. Alright, get in there. Come on. All at once, please. Maybe not all at once. Alright, Uruk Bodyguard. I kind of forgot about him. Well, we can kind of split up our army, quote unquote. We'll let the Uruk Bodyguard protect the rear, whilst Zagar, the Plunderer of Dale, leads the front line. the vanguard. Alright, Halberdiers, now that you're in position, you lower your halberds. Let's see it in action. Lower them down. It's gonna look epic. If they would actually do it. Come on, lower your halberds. Aw, doesn't always work out. The nice face of Sauron over there. Pretty cool banner. I wonder if the banner changes when Sauron comes back, because he's no longer like an eye. Then again, he's still associated with the Great Eye, I suppose. Alright then, archers. Whenst thou art ready, thou can fire upon the enemy, except thou art not in range. Well, that's annoying. Let us move forward a little bit then. Let's see, actually. I can get the 3 in the middle, like that. And then if you can take this side, we can kind of use the terrain to our advantage. Then our archers should be able to get in pretty close. Close enough at least. Are they coming out? No, they are not. Maybe you can hold this side. They're just kind of chilling though. I mean, some of these are still on the wall, they're dying, but that doesn't matter too much. Come on, spread out. Bloody oafs. Alright, Zagar. You can't fire now. Yes, fire on the King's Axes, you temple units. Because I do believe they have the strongest defense. 21, 16... No. 33 over here, Durin's Guard. Let's just all fire on Durin's Guard, why not? Although I don't actually think like these guys will... Actually, I shouldn't underestimate the Black Uruks. They actually have pretty high missile attack. I think they have like 6 or 5? 5. That's not bad. That is actually not bad at all. Keep fighting, laddies. 103. Well, they don't care too much about the Uruk arrows, but they will care about the Numenorean crafted arrows, I'm sure. Keep fighting. No, they're also in range of you guys now. And they will just run against our halberds, which for some reason are still not in actual halberd formation. Alright, let's just enable, disable. Drop them down. Get them ready. You're gonna get charged. If I plop you in guard mode, will it work? Sometimes it does. There we go. That's what we wanted to see, boys. Plop you in guard mode, yes. Yes, you come ahead and try to kill me. Alright, cavalry, move in. You maulers. 38. So they have taken some casualties. Still, most of the dwarves are still alive. We already killed 7% though. Hello there. Oh, I enjoy slaughtering the dwarves. Okay, so these guys have picked up their courage. Oh no, they're throwing their axes. King's shield is still on the wall. Oh my god, look how many they killed just from the axes. Alright, looking at him. Get over there. Durin's Guard. Oh, they're falling very quickly, just like Durin has, it seems. The line of Durin will fall. Alright, very, very nice. If they want to run, go ahead, be my guest. Looking at him, yeah, you can take the left side. Actually, no, take the right side. There's a lot more room to maneuver there. Yeah, they can't do anything against his halberds. The armor piercing is just so nice. Alright, Aloki and Azarim are up against the King's shields. Pretty close fight, actually, I'm not sure. Oh, what the hell, camera? That was a little bit my fault and a little bit the camera's fault. But that Uruk unit got slaughtered. And they went on the wall, which they really shouldn't have done. Alright. Loki Nazrim. Take up position, take up arms. See if you can charge those dwarven defenders, actually. Although, actually, no, don't charge the dwarven defenders. The archers will take care of him. It's time to hammer upon our anvil, though. A cavalry charge inside the Lonely Mountain. How cool is that? The golden hordes of Rhun have finally arrived. Under our leadership, they are quite a capable force. They just need to stand united. Oh, that was a good charge. That was a very good charge, my lads. Alright. Isengard won't die on their own. They need some motivation, an extra push in the back of a runic lance. Grab your lances. There we go. Oh yes, very nice. To the halls of Manwë you go. Never to return. Stinky dwarves. I very much like the design though. Like the helmets almost look cel shaded. It looks really good. It's very, very nice. King's axes is also pretty scary. Seems the left flank is a little bit scarier than the right flank. Can't say I'm too worried about a bunch of defenders and stuff. The guard is out of ammo. Well, that's a shame. It does have another terror though. Cause some infighting amongst the greedy dwarves. I finally officially captured the gatehouse, which I thought we had done about 20 minutes ago, but it seems that's not the case, and those king shields just do not die. The X-Guard is dying though. 50% for 39 though. That general's almost dead. Oh yes, Durin shan't protect you no more. Oh, don't go 6 times speed, because that just slows everything down. Fire away, lads! Fire away! The defenders are basically done. It's just the more elite Erebor units that still stand. Imagine having to fight like a full banner of King's Axes and King's Halberds and King's Shields. As Mordor, I don't think you could do it. Unless if we brought like a lot of Olokai and Great Beasts, then it could work. But just our infantry alone, no way. Even Sauron would have trouble with it. Boom! That's a pretty good charge. Even those really good charges though, they kill quite a few, but it's not like convincing on its own. Just getting absolutely destroyed. How are we looking over there? Pretty good it seems. Oh yeah, those king shields are just running through. And Azaghal has fallen. He can now count on his tomb protectors to protect his tomb. But the man himself, well, he doesn't need no more protection. Okay, don't do 6 times speed. I just said that, Izzy. Why don't you pay attention to what you're saying? I don't know. I will admit though, and that's something that I feel like a lot of people, oh, they're actually running, don't realize, but when you're recording and playing at the same time, you're concentrating on 2 things, because you want to do commentary, you want to say stuff, and you don't want to make, you know, did I say you don't want to make sense? I was going to say you want to make sense, which I often fail at, and you also want to do good gameplay. It's not an easy combination, and sometimes I miss sometimes really obvious stuff that I would pay more attention to if I'm playing on my own, but because I'm doing the YouTube stuff, I make mistakes that I otherwise wouldn't make. But sometimes I'm just an idiot and I make mistakes that I would otherwise make as well. So, but this is no mistake though. Yes, take them captive. Oh yes. I'm sure we'll find a cellar fit for you, scum. Even the Iron Guards are pulling back. They're not routing, just tactical retreating. Alright, Alberts, push forward. It's time to show this scum who rules these lands. Very nice. And we can try and turn the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm against them. I mean, we will. It might take some tomfoolery with some console commands, but that's okay. I'm actually fighting on top of the walls as well. I'd like to show you, but I can show it like this. 50 axe guard of Erebor, they'll fall. Because we got a lot more black uruks on top of the wall there. Hello, Dwarven defenders, how are you doing? Not good it seems. Alright, fighting in this area though will kind of neuter the Loki-Nazrim because there's less room for effective calf charges. But we should be alright. Charge, lads! Charge! That's actually a pretty good charge. That unit's just destroyed. Can't even see them anymore. Yep, they're gone. 2. Too little, too late, I'm afraid. Quality pun right there. Oh yes. Another good charge. Actually, my cavalry can still charge just fine. Get rid of the dwarven defenders. But they shall hold steadfast in the town square, of course. Hello, King Shields. What are you doing? You running, mate? You're pretty tanky, eh? How much defense have you got, anyway? Like 30 or something? Oh, 26. It's actually not that bad. But I guess a lot of it is in shield. 5 shield. That's not that high. We have 4. Morgul Chosen also has 4. I'd expect the Morgul Chosen to have more than the Black Uruks. No, it's a little bit random the way it's split up. But inherently there's not that much difference between shield and armor, I don't think. And I think having just any stat in the shield slot is better than... Like, it matters more to have something than nothing than it does between having 3 or 4 or 4 or 5. If I understand it correctly. I probably don't though, because like I've said before, I don't know anything about how the game works. Or very little at least. I can play just fine, but I don't know how the coding works and all that jazz. Which is something I might look into, because I've played this game for like 700 hours now, which... Well, that's Medieval 2 in total, but most of it is definitely spent on 3rd Age or Divide and Conquer. Absolutely. One of the first mods I ever downloaded when I got a PC. Or a PC that I could game on, I should clarify. Okay, you're running. You were fighting to the death, I'm not sure though. Okay, you're gonna just flip-flopping. That's alright. All good politicians do that as well, so. Alright, what have we got left on top of the wall here? The Axe Guard of Erebor. Well, let us flank him from both sides, eh? The low camp room should pop up on the wall soon. Let's go for the cinematic shot. Please, where are they? I gave him the command though. Oh, there they are, they're coming in, Oh, poor Axe Guard. I wish I could get closer, but I think this is as close as I'm gonna get. Oh, yes. This is sad. Pokey pokey! Oh, no. I bet some of them just want to jump off the ledge. They're like anything except this slow, painful death. 36. This is enjoyable. I can keep watching this. Though it has frozen the timer here. If I... Oh yeah, see, it freezes it. But if I don't let go of the scroll lock, of the cinematic view, it flips back to where it was. Or where it's supposed to be. Interesting. Learn something new every day, eh? 35. Alright, both sides be aggressive though. Victory seems certain. Well, they're hopelessly optimistic. I mean, I can respect that. I do love myself a hopeless optimist, but it's almost sad. 34. Did I say almost sad? It's really sad. I mean, they're not gonna die, I think, before the 2-minute timer's up. So let's just get done with everyone else. Okay, I've all taken care of the enemy. Let's test if we can plop units up here, actually. No, it doesn't seem like it. Nah, that's a shame. Would be cool if you could. I think in some dwarven settlements you can, because it's a little bit lower and it's more to the sides, like here. But I'm not sure where exactly or how it works. Oh, look at the Axe Guard. Desperately trying to make room. They are slaughtering my low Gamprim because they get the extra... Well, we don't get the extra range. They're kind of like in our zone. If there was some more room, we'd easily crush them. That's why these guys need to be more aggressive, but it's a very narrow passageway. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 my lads. Very nice. Very nice. The dwarfs weren't even that long in control of Erebor, seeing as they just recovered it from small... Well, just about 50 years or something, give or take. And now they're already losing it again. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Erebor is ours. Yes. Oh, golly. I'm really happy. Very nice stuff. Let's see who killed the most. That would be the Look Inner's Rim. Imagine that. Your cavalry just being absolutely important in the siege of a mountain. Alright, I'll see you back on the strategy map. And there we go. The lonely mountain falls beneath our might. Yes. Beautiful. Oh, yes. The dwarves got too greedy. They pushed too far away from their homeland, and now we just swooped in behind them and reclaimed it. Well, not reclaimed, we just claimed it. Let's exterminate the populace, kill all that stand against us. Get rid of all these buildings. There are some orcish buildings in here as well, so it seems that the Orcs of Gundabad at one point held the place. Avengers Guild, yeah, the Orcs of Gundabad were definitely here before us. Oh, we can't get rid of the mining complex. That's a real shame. If I could get like just a public revolt. How is Lagron a better governor than Zagar? Why is he governor instead of Zagar? I don't quite... Whatever. I don't quite understand that. What I will do is... I'll do that off camera next episode if I remember that. Is I'll just get Zagar out. I'll leave those men behind. Maybe we'll get like one more siege battle of Erebor, a defense. That would be kind of cool, I guess. But this section of the map, in my opinion, is now cleared. We don't care about it anymore. I will teleport Zagar back. I'll leave those units there, just defend it. And Zagar will join Sauron's army. His quest is complete. Plunderer of Erebor, yes. He was only the Plunderer of Dale, feels like 5 seconds ago. He's already gained a new title. Dwarves of Khazad-dûm and Dominion. I thought they were already at war. Oh, actually, never mind. There's some important stuff to take care of. Alright, Zagar, you stand there for a bit. You lads, I will split up your armies between Dale and Esgaroth. Because we are going to donate Erebor to the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm. Right, we're going to sway them to our cause. Let's look for war real quick. I'll do this one on camera because it's kind of interesting to see. Dwarves of Khazad-dûm are just facing extinction, definitely now that Isengard has declared war on them. So let us help them out. They're super desperate. They must be, as a faction. So if in case the AI is like, no, you're an idiot, I don't want to take your offer, I will just do some extra persuading. Alright, let's start with the ceasefire. Very demanding. Like, this is what I mean by AI being absolutely ridiculously stupid. Why would a ceasefire be demanding? You don't even have a settlement. You have two armies, quote unquote. I can't even call them armies without bursting out in laughter. Oh boy. I'll just show you the things I need to go through with console commands sometimes just to persuade the retarded diplomatic AI. Like, I'm giving you a way to survive this so your people don't get exterminated, but you're like, no, I'd rather die. I mean, I guess it might make sense because we're Mordor, but hear me out, hear me out. Oh, I can't give you a region. Why can't I give you a region? Is it because you're a horde nation, or do we need a ceasefire first? I should be able to give him a region in term for a ceasefire. Okay, so he's not going to accept that. So what we'll do... Actually, let's try something. Character reset Laglun. Let's talk to him again. Let's talk to Borden. Maybe he's more keen. Not that it matters. Let's pay him 100,000. I will cheat that money back in if I have to, but money doesn't really matter anymore. I don't care about it. Very generous. Okay, we don't even need to give him that much. How about 10k? Bounced. Okay. Just rejected. You know what I'll do? 40,000, because that's the maximum I can cheat in at once. There we go. Okay, so we can just give ourselves back 40,000. Can we give you a region? No, we can't give you a region. Oh, that's a shame. Well, I'll give it to the Dwarves of Luin then. In exchange to further give us their support. 40,000. There we go. And then let's go here towards Thorin's halls. Show cursor stat. Move character Laglun to... My shift key doesn't always work properly. 433. Character reset so we can still talk in the same turn. Laglun. Plop plop. Hello Thorin. I'd like to give you a region. Gimlin the Fearless. Do you want the Lonely Mountain? I bet you do. Wait, we're at war? When did we become at war? I thought we were allies. In exchange I want a ceasefire. And trade rights. I wish I could like demand that he make peace with a certain faction. I can't demand you. You're still at war with that. You're just kind of doing your own thing. Can I ask... You know what? You must join me in the war against Isengard. Not that you'll do anything. Now it becomes very demanding. What I wanted to do first was give Erebor to Khazad-dûm in exchange for them breaking their alliance with Ered Luin, joining us in the war against the other dwarves, and just leaving us alone kind of deal. Just, you know, do your own thing, but be under our banner. And then I wanted to do the same with Ered Luin, who I thought was already my ally, but apparently that's no longer the case, which is a bit of a... something that I should have noticed earlier, probably. And I want him to, like, no longer attack us and Angmar. We can get him to no longer attack us, but Angmar will not be possible. I'm also going to get a alliance because of it. I'll give you that, all through ceasefire. Technically, they're not allied to Erebor, though, so they might just go to war with it. I think Erebor will attack them because they want the mountain back, they want Erebor back. So I think that will work. Or maybe, like, demand you to attack Erebor? That's not very demanding. Alright, I'll just throw some more money towards him. Let's see if 40k does it. The things we need to do to achieve our goals. It seems like he never wants to attack Erebor. Yeah, okay, whatever. We'll just do it like that then. Oh, wait, I did it wrong. Give region... Loop. What if I also give him Dale? Why can't I give him Dale? Where is Dale? Oh, there is Dale. I'll give you all those 3 regions in exchange for you attacking your fellow dwarves. It's still very demanding, yeah, it's not gonna happen. We'll just keep the other regions then. We'll give you the Misty Mountain. Why do I keep calling it the Misty Mountain? The Lonely Mountain. There we go. Boom. There we go. Oh, they donate. Oh, normally they get units there. Oh no, Zagar was going to top you, right. I need to actually grab my phone because I don't know the console command for Zagar out of my head. Because they're not called Zagar, he's called like Nazgûl, ABCD, something. Zagar is Nazgûl H. I have it in a little note on my phone, which is very useful. Nazgûl H, right? Yep. So let's send him to Minas Morgoth, actually. He can stay there. Because it's that move character Nazgûl H 218. Character not found. What? Oh, forgot to capitalize. Again. Again! Always. There we go. Plunderer of Erebor is back home. Let us give this man an army. Let's retrade him first, because we can get him some... Can we give him an armor upgrade as well? Can we? I don't think we can. Might be a weapon melee bonus. Alright, so that's going to be it for this episode. We achieved our goal of taking down this trifecta of good factions. So this side of the map is now, in my mind, taken care of. I know Erebor is really strong and they're probably going to crush Gundabad, but don't care about that. That would take too long for us to sit straight. So now we can turn our full attention towards the High Elves, and that will be probably the sole purpose of next video. And then afterwards... So I imagine that we are now entering basically the last videos. I think the next video will be the second to last video, and the one after that, where we focus on Isengard, will be the last video, but things might not go as planned, we'll see. Oh, we've reached the Grey Havens. Actually, I should read that message. It's already gone. So next episode, I want to take care of Mithlond, even though that will be very difficult. We'll need both armies, I think. I mean... They're not, like, elite, all of them, but it's a pretty scary force nonetheless. We'll take care of the High Elves, maybe Harad as well, and then we can turn our full attention towards the last power that can rival our strength, and it is, of course, Isengard and his Uruk-hai, and also the Men of Dunland, which we are also... Oh, alright, never mind. I was still under the impression that Dunland and Isengard were working together, but that is long past. Dunland is basically done as well. Dunland. Alright, on that shitty pun, I'll say goodbye and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.